Okay, welcome to Krav Maga Classes Online, lesson 13. Okay, so 4 more classes until the end of the course. Okay, so obviously we're going to be working towards that. There's going to be a lot more content, a lot more revision, making sure that we get everything, everything ready from all of the stuff that we've learned to the end of the course. So get yourselves ready for the warm-up. Do some light stretching. Make sure you do some dynamic stretches. Okay, make sure you rotate your trunk, make sure you get the base of your spine nice and loose, and get ready for the warm-up. Okay? Okay, lovely, right, so feet together, hands by your sides. Bow in. Okay, jumping on the spot. Nice and easy, nice and relaxed. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Bouncing forwards and backwards. Side to side. And jogging. When you're breathing in through the nose, really inflate your chest. When you breathe out, tense your stomach muscles, collapse. The bottom half of your body, collapse your rib cage, get all the dead air out of your lungs. Really cycle the air through your lungs as you breathe. Arms out to the sides, rolling wrists forwards. And backwards. Rolling the arms forwards, at the back breathing in, and the front breathing out. Okay, at the front breathing in, then the back breathing out. And jogging. Twists. And then jogging. Okay, jumping jacks with me. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20, jogging. Okay, back to the hands on the bum, bring the heels up. Try to kick into your palms. And jogging. Hands out to the front, knees up, trying to touch the base of your palms. Go. And jogging. Good. Keep the breathing going in through the nose, out through the mouth. One palm up, that's it. Palms forwards, striking. Okay, and punches. Finger strikes. Combination. Anything you like. Make sure the hands come back your goal position each time. And jogging. Okay, one stick down, dropping down, back straight, one stick up, jumping up. Down, down, up, 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 down, down, up, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up. Okay, jogging. And relax. Okay. Chin to the chest, looking down. And up. And down, and up, to the right, and left, to the right, and left, up to the right, and to the left, up to the right, and to the left. Up to the left, up to the right, up to the left, and down to the right. Hands on the hips, tilting up at the front, to the right, up at the back, and the left. Keep going around that way, just using your core, mobilising the base of your spine. And back the other way. Try to keep your head and your shoulders where they are. Really get those hips stretching as far in every direction you can. Okay, feet together. Head up, back straight, bend the knees forward and backwards. Should feel a stretch on the base of your calves there. Rotating clockwise and then anti-clockwise. Okay, balance on the left foot, bring your right knee up parallel to the floor, rotating clockwise, anti-clockwise. Look to your right, slowly bring the leg up, and balance. Rotate the foot clockwise, anti-clockwise. Foot back down again. Balance on your right foot, bring your left knee up, rotating clockwise, and anti-clockwise. Looking to the left, bring your leg up slowly, balance, push out, rotating clockwise and anti-clockwise. And foot back down again. Okay, jogging. Keep the breathing going. When I say go, we're going to bounce on the left leg, right knee up to the elbow for a count of 10, and then change sides. Okay, get ready. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And jogging. Okay, same thing again. Bouncing the left leg, kicking out this time. Pull the toes back. Make sure you're striking the ball of the foot, not the toe. Okay, get ready. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jogging. Keep breathing going. Big deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, so when I say down, bend the knee, feet back, one press up, and up we jump. Down, and jogging. Down, 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 and jogging. This time, into your chest, going backwards, up into guard. Down. Down. Try and make sure with that rear foot, it's the ball of your foot on the floor. Down. 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 And jogging. Second to left, go. Change. 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 And stop. Okay. Press up position. Okay, when I call it, down towards the floor, come up, touch the opposite shoulder with your hand. Okay, get ready, press the position. Back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, when I call 7, down until your nose touches the floor, and hold for a count of 10. 7, down and hold. 2, 3, 4, keep your back straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up, touch the opposite shoulder. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, on your back, 20 wood chops. Off you go. Okay, ready to finish that. Up and circle. Nice and relaxed. Direction every 5 seconds. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Okay, so this time what we're going to do, bring the arm and leg through. So we're going to do the press up here, like so, up, hold in this position, and back. And the other side, hold in that position. It's really important that as you rotate, this other arm's coming up into a guard position, and you hold it for just a second, okay, before you come back. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll say 1, hold, back, 2, hold, back, so that we're clear, we've got that point where we're balanced between our lead arm, rear opposite leg, in a guard with the arm and foot out in that position. Okay, so get ready, back straight. 1, hold, and back. 2, hold, and back. 3, hold, and back. 4, hold, and back. 5, hold, and back. 6, hold, and back. 7, hold, and back. 8, hold, and back. 9, okay, hold, a little bit longer, and back. 10, and 10. Hold for a little bit longer, hold, and back. Good. Okay. On your backs. This one, just as straightforward. Bring the legs up, straight as you can. Bring them back as far as you can. So start with 6 inches off the floor. I call 1. You come here, get the legs as straight as possible, as far as possible. Then come back 6 inches off the floor. Hold it there till I call 2. Okay, get ready. Go 6 inches off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your legs as straight as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Get up. Good, okay, so what we're going to do is going to be circling around, circle, circle, circle. One ankle down, here, one press up, come up, kick, jab, cross. Okay, if you just want to come up, do the kick, that's fine, okay. Main point is, depending on your level, you want to come up, kick, and be in guard, or come up, here, kick, on one strike, or come up, kick, jab, cross, depending on your level. All right, so when I say go, we're going to start circling around clockwise. Okay, left side first. When I call down, one burpee up, kick with the trailing leg, and then depending on your level, no kick, no punching or jab cross. Okay, so get ready. And to the left, go. Down. And back the other way. Down. 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 And stop. Okay, good. Last thing we're going to do, from guard, going to practice our skipping kicks, moving to normal position from guard. So here, front kick, come on, step forward, relax. 2, skipping at a roundhouse position, step back. 3, skipping a side kick, down, and step back. Number 4, skipping back kick, down, and step back. Okay, depending on your level, if you want to come in here, do a skipping crescent kick, or a skipping hook kick, absolutely fine. But those are the main 4 that I want to cover. Okay, so, nice and easy, nice and slow. Let's get the good technique right. So, in guard, skipping front kick. When I say go. 1, go. And step back. Out of roundhouse. 2, go. Good. Keep it nice and slow and relaxed, keep your balance. 3, side kick. Go. 4, back kick. Go. Step back. Okay, back to the beginning again. This time, just when I say 1, or 2, or 3, or 4, that's when you do a skipping kick. So remember, you skip in, there, step down, then step back, rear leg first. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Front kick, roundhouse, side kick, back kick, okay? Like I said, feel free to substitute any of them with a kick of your choice. Okay, get ready. So, when I say 1, a little bit faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And again, this time we're going to do it fast as you can. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, excellent. Okay, have a rest. Have a relax for a minute. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Have a drink. Core skills, revision. Defending against a high outer roundhouse from neutral and guard position. So, what we're thinking about here is somebody coming in there, stepping, doing a high outer roundhouse, okay? Striking into the floating ribs, okay, or definitely above the waist here. As I've said before, we think about a two-step distance being 2 motions to get into range. If we're talking a bit about a knife strike, for example, it's here, bang, okay? So it's a 2-step distance, 1, 2 to get into the distance. Now, for an outer roundhouse, it's a step and a kick, so here, bang, bang, but that's still a 2-step distance, all right? I have to be here. It's not the first motion that makes the strike, it's the second motion, okay? So if you think back, a 1-step for a knife is I'm attacking on that 1 step, okay? Attacking on the 1 step. If it's a 2-step, I'm attacking on the second, okay? So the same thing here, this is the same timing that applies, is 1, 2, okay? So that's the timing that we're thinking about. So when we're doing the defence, From neutral position, the attack's coming up here, kicking with the right foot. As they step in, I see it's coming high. I've got two options. I can step into it here, I can come round there. Both ways are valid, okay? Here, stepping forward this way, I tend to think I'm coming further towards the person's body, okay? Which means I'm in less in target for the leg coming round. So I'm going above and below the knee here, striking, but moving in. Alternatively, okay, if I see it early enough, I can step in there, okay? If I see the leg, stepping down, it's really obvious and he's there, and I can step in diagonally there, bang, and stop it at that position, absolutely fine, okay? And then from there, from that position here, bang, 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 and you can keep moving in and striking. So, we're going to practice both. So when I say one, first of all we're going to do is just going to step forward with our right foot, defend there, okay? And what you're doing, if you don't have a partner to work with, you're thinking about defending above and below the knee, okay? So when I say one, step forward with the right foot and defend. One. 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 Good. Now, thinking about body position. Somebody's doing a kick, it's a powerful kick, okay? So look at my body position here. If I do this, does this look like a position that is effective for defending against the kick? Not really. You can see my hips are forward, my shoulders are back, I'm trying to get out of the way of the kick effectively. I've done this, okay? As the kick strikes, I'm going to get knocked backwards, okay? So when you go into this, it's got to be quite you've got to be strong here, there. Okay, your body weight in, you're dropping your body in, it's a strong defence. Palms facing forwards, so the defence is with your forearms, okay? The muscly part here, not with the bony bits at the edges, because, not to put too fine a point on it, their shins are stronger than your forearm, and you just end up with two broken forearms. Okay, so muscly bit here. So as you step forward here, okay, it's a strong motion, okay? Body weight forwards, strong motion. Okay? So when I say one, one. 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 Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go one, okay? And when I say two, we're going to do a rear cross, a jab, and a kick with the lead leg. So we're going to go here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Or we can go here, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on how their body moves, okay? So, it's your choice what you do, okay? The first technique is the most important, and then you're going to carry on and do 3 strikes. So, with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. This time when I say 1, you're going to step forward, okay, with the left leg, boom, okay, and then you're going to move into the kick more, okay, so this is when you see it earlier, boom, you can move into there, okay. Same thing applies, I'm going to say 1, and then 2, jab, cross, kick, okay, so with me. 1, 2, jab, cross, kick, and again. 1, 2, jab, cross, and kick. Okay, so from guard position, we don't have any option, okay? We have to go this way. I cannot go around like this, it just takes too long, okay? Way too long. If I'm in this position in my guard, I see the kick, boom, I can move into that position, there. Okay, elbows down, make sure I'm covering my floating ribs here. Defend, bang, and then striking from that position. So from guard, when I say 1, defend there. When I say 2, jab, cross, skipping kick. Alright? So, 1, 2, jab, cross, skipping kick. Okay. And again. 1, 2, and again. 1, 2. Okay, good. So, that's what I want you to go through. Neutral position, when you step round, bang, 2 or 3 strikes, okay? Or alternatively, stepping in. It's important to understand the difference though. And this one is preferable, okay, stepping into the kick. However, if you don't see it early enough, that's the option you've got. If you can't step in when the kick is there, there's no point, okay? There is the better option, all right? So you're going to do stepping forward with the right leg, stepping forward with the left leg, and then you're going to be in guard, stepping forward with the left, making the defence, strike, strike, or skipping front kick. All right. So do each one individually. So that's 3 defences. Okay. One after the other, but you're going to do each one 3 times. Okay. So you're going to drill stepping forward with the right, stepping forward with the right, stepping forward with the right, then left, 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 and then in guard 3 times. Okay. Do the whole lot 3 times. A little break, and then start again. Off you go. Technique 1, in guard, defending against a high outer roundhouse. Okay, so staying with the theme of the defence against the high outer roundhouse, we're going to include, instead of a two-handed defence, this is a one-handed defence with a, well, as much as we can, a simultaneous defence. Okay, so we're here. Okay, so that's what we're doing. The first technique. This is a direct strike to the groin, but moving to the side. Okay. In the fundamentals course, when the kick comes in, we're striking directly to the groin, okay, and defending at the same time. What we're doing here is we're going to move ourselves a little bit. So we're going to take ourselves slightly out of the line, defend at the same time, and strike to the groin. So we're here in this position, boom, okay, there, step, kick. Now, when we're doing this, remember in the warm-up we were doing the skipping kicks, we're doing the skipping front kick. So we're here, bang, kicking to the groin, right? So when we're doing that, in this position here, bring the foot forward and striking using the body weight, all of those things. When we do this technique, what we're trying to do is to do the exact same single motion as if it's a single kick, but we're stepping to the side first. So let's practice that. So I'm going to be in guard, and all we're going to do, when I say one, we're just going to step and put the hand here, okay? Step to the side, okay? Turning the palm out, keeping the elbow tucked in to protect the floating ribs here. Palm out, there, okay? So when I say one, just going to step there. Boom, okay? So with me. One. 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 Alright, so now what we're going to do is the the defence and then get down the kicks. When I say one is here and two is the kick. Okay, so with me. 1, 2. 1, make sure here you've got your elbow tucked in. It's no good having your arm out here, so it leaves your floating ribs wide open for the kick. So you're going to be here, boom, and turn, elbow tucked in. So you've got your hip bone here, elbow here. That's covering all of this soft tissue area here. Alright, so 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, lovely. So now what we're going to do is we're going to link those two things together. But as always in Krav, the first technique is the most important, and whenever possible, we do everything simultaneously. So this is going to be like a skip kick, but with our body slightly moving to the side out of the line. So instead of it being step, kick like this, it's more like boom, there. So if you imagine doing a skip kick forwards, boom, it's that same motion, put to the side. Okay, and then the defence. Okay, so we're here, so when I say one, we're going to do that same thing like it's a skip kick. Okay, get ready. 1. 1. 1. 1. Good, lovely. Okay, so moving on to the second one. This one's a bit more interesting. What we're doing here is we're directly moving forward to strike. You see the person coming in, they're coming like this, bang, okay, and you see the opportunity to strike them in the face or in the throat, okay? They're coming in with that high outer roundhouse. So you're just going to move directly forwards here, bang, okay, you're lunging forwards, piston punch, straight to the chin or to the throat. As we do so, we need to make sure we rotate this forearm, palm facing forward, elbow down, okay, to protect against the outer roundhouse. Bear in mind, if I'm late as I start, the knee is going to be coming in here. I do not want my elbow up and that knee coming into my floating ribs would be very bad indeed, okay? So we're going to be here, there, you see? Elbow tucked right down, okay? Hip bone, elbow, meaty part of the forearm, palm turned outwards, okay? That's what we're going to defend with, okay? So, get ready. 1. 1. 1. Okay. So nice and easy, nice and straight. It's a lunge. You're in your guard position. You're driving off that rear leg, but you're not leaving the leg behind. Okay. You're stepping forwards with it. So it's here. 1, 2. Okay. Bring us always back to our good guard position, which allows us then to carry on and do whatever strikes we want to do. Okay. So, and again, get ready. 1. 1. 1. Okay. Last thing, just a little tiny thing. We talk about Krav, we talk about striking, and we say, right, okay, the thing which is doing the striking moves first. Okay. One of the principles, one of the guiding ideas behind what it is that we do. So it's not so much this, bang. Okay, you're throwing that punch forward as you move. You're here, boom. Okay, here, boom. So as you start to move, that fist is already moving forwards. Okay, you're not waiting to step and then strike. Okay, it's just a little thing, but it's quite important. Okay, so it's not 1, 2. Okay, it's here as you're moving. The punch is already coming forwards. Okay, bear that in mind when you're practicing. So, first one here, boom. Second one here, boom. Okay, so practice each one 3 times. So 3 of the first, 3 of the second. Do the whole lot 3 times. Little break. Do it all again. Okay, have a practice. Active content. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're working on being on the ground and having your legs moved and rotated to the left and right. So, remember we talked about on our first, when we go down here, boom, and our first defence is in this position here. Somebody grabs your legs and throws them this way, okay? They can kick to your back, it's very, very bad. So ideally what you need to do is when your legs are here and they throw your legs that way, just to do a shrimp motion, bring your body and rotate it towards the direction of where you're being pushed, and then you can kick out and then get yourself up into a better guard position. Normally, however, if somebody actually grabs your legs and does that, you've got something to resist against. It's very difficult having both legs up in here and kind of pretending that somebody's throwing it and then having to also generate the body motion to rotate round. So what we're going to do, to practice this, we're going to work from this position here. And we've got this foot up. Imagine we're being taken in this way, so in the direction of the leg that's up here. We're going this way, but we're going to shrimp our hips the other way to here and kick out. Come back, foot down. Now we're going to go in the direction of the leg that's high, here, and then kick out again. Okay. When we're doing this, we're really trying to get that good motion, whipping the hips to the side using the shrimp. It's not the easiest technique to do, all right? Because what it involves is being in this position here, okay, and shrimping with the hips to the side, okay. Make sure you do a good kick there, come back up here, turn, and then do the same thing again, okay. We're going to do that for obviously for a minute with a 30 seconds break. Keep your focus on that good shrimp, okay? Really getting the body to the side and trying to get that foot parallel to the floor when you strike. Okay, get ready. Right leg up. 3, 2, 1, go! And stop. Breather, 30 seconds. Okay, get ready. Right leg in the air. 3, 2, 1, go! And stop. Okay, get ready. Okay, right foot in the air. 3, 2, 1, go! And stop there. Okay, good. Have a breather. Grab a drink. Get your breath back. Technique 2, groundwork. Being choked by an attacker in the mount, the attacker with either long straight arms or head close in. Alright? So this is the situation. The attacker's here, they're in the mount, so they're either side of your hips with their knees over the top of you. Okay? Here, you've got the hands in here, arms straight, grabbing hold of the throat here. Okay, that's the first scenario. Okay? The second one is if they're in here and their head's one side or the other. Okay? So, dealing with the first one. Okay? So, first things first. Okay? What I want to do is I'm going to throw it, actually let's turn around this way, makes it easy to see. Okay? So what we're going to do, the hands are on the throat here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to combine three things. Okay? So the first thing is this, okay, second thing is this, and the third thing is that, okay. So, what happens? I'm going to bring my legs up, okay. As I start to put the heels on the floor, I'm going to start to do my bridge, and then I'm going to strike behind the elbows, okay. Now the purpose, what happens if you strike behind the elbows? If the attacker's here, like this, and strike behind the elbows, my body weight's over the head, I'm driving down, I strike behind the elbows, it brings my body weight forward. If I just held onto the throat, all that's going to happen is I headbutt the floor. Okay? Most people have a fairly well-developed sense of self-preservation, so what happens is they do this, they'll do that. Okay? That's at the same time as you're doing the bridge, and so you'll find that you bridge and you roll. Okay? And then you'll end up in their guard. Okay, so in this position here, so it's 1, 2, and then roll, and then we're here. Now we're in their guard, we're between their legs, so it's strike, punches to the groin, hammer fist to the solar plexus, hook punches, inverted to the head, elbow strikes to the head, boom, here, palms on the inside of the knees, drive down, up, kick to the groin, all done. Okay, so the motion is this, it's 1, 2, boom, okay? So, here, 1, 2, bridge, and roll, okay? So, that's what we're going to practice, so you can do that with me. So you get into position on the floor, when I say 1, bring your heels up, okay? When I say 2, you're going to bridge and bring the web of your hands between your thumb and your first finger up above the elbow of your attacker and striking over the top of your head. Okay? At the same time as you do that bridge, you're going to roll onto your left shoulder, okay, and come up into an attacking position, okay, within the opponent's guard. So with me. So 1, heels up, 2, bridge, strike, and roll. Okay? 3, come up on your knees, and then striking the groin, solar plexus, head, elbows under the head, boom, palms on the inside of the knees, up, kick to the groin. Okay, so, and again. We're here, so, we're just going to do the first bit. I'm on the punching and everything at the moment, we're just going to go to here. So it's going to be 1, heels up, 2, bridge, strike, and roll. Okay, and back again. So 1, heels up. 2, bridge, strike and roll, come up onto your knees. Okay? And again. 1, heels up. 2, bridge, strike and roll, come up onto your knees. Okay? Okay, so I'm just going to say 1 and 2 now. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, and back. And again. 1, 2, and up. Okay? Right, so the next scenario is what happens if they're closer in. Okay, they're closer in. So they come down in here, okay, and they've got their head tucked in here. Okay? So what am I going to do? First things first, same thing with the hips. Okay? Same thing with the hips. Boom. Okay? Now, depending on what side the head is, and I'm assuming here is over my right shoulder. Okay? They've got a hand to the throat here. So this hand here is I'm there, and I'm pulling the hand away from my throat. So I've at least got one hand away from the throat. So if you stop me from breathing, I've got somewhere to breathe. Okay? So I'm here. Okay? At the same time, my other hand's coming up here, is going to get my thumb into the eyeball. Okay? So here it's going to be 1. All happens at the same time. 1, here. Okay? My right hand here has got the thumb in the eyeball. And then I'm going to bridge and roll over to my left. Okay? As we've done before. Now, if you remember the original bridge technique from the fundamentals, okay, we're practicing like this, right? Boom. Okay, here and bridge, boom, like that. See this hand going here? That brings my shoulder across. If their head is here, it throws their head in that direction. Plus, if I've got, not to put too fine a point in it, if I've got my thumb in their eye, they're going to be trying to get away from that thumb. Okay? They can't do anything with this other hand because I've got it pinned here to my chest. And as I'm rolling, they're going to have to go with it. All right? So, with me, what we're going to do is this. Is we're going to go 1, and then 2, roll, there, up, onto our knees, and then we can carry on with the punching and getting up from that guard position. Okay? So we're here. 1, 2, roll, up onto your knees. And again. Don't forget, think about the things that you're doing, or work with your partners, okay? Okay, my left hand here, pulling down, the hand away from my throat, right hand, thumb in the eye, okay? Get ready. 1, 2, and roll. Okay, and back again. 1, 2, and roll, and up on your knees. Okay, good. Now then, what happens this time is that they've got their head exactly the same side, okay, got the hand in here, but they've got this here. I can't get to the eyes because they've turned their head and tucked their head right in. Okay, so they've got their head round, they've got to turn their head right in so I can't get their eyes. So what I'm going to do is exactly the same thing. I'm going to grab here for this hand, but this time I'm going to strike hard with my forearm, okay, right on the back of the neck, okay, with the base of the skull, okay. Now, in terms of reasonable force and legality and all this sort of thing, this person is on top of me, they've got hands on the throat to choke me, okay? This could potentially lead to a loss of my life. Therefore, the response that I can give to it can be equally strong, okay? So if you're in that position here, going bang and striking right at the base of the skull, okay? Shoot, jar them, jog them, make them unconscious, any one of the above, okay? Enough for you to be able to make your roll. Bear in mind that we're doing all these things at the same time, so it's going to be like this. Bang! Okay? Bang! Roll! Okay? So you strike and roll. Okay? So, nice and slow with me. Number 1, we're going here. And it's there. Bang! Okay? Striking right behind the base of the skull and back of the neck with the forearm. Here. 1. 1. Okay? Then we're going to roll over to the left. So it's going to be here, 1, 2, rolling, and then up into guard, in the guard rather, striking, ham fist, inverted hooks, elbows, inside the knees, and get up, okay? So with me, we're going to do this. I'm going to say 1, and then 2 will be the roll, okay? So with me. 1, 2, roll, and back again. 1, 2, and roll, and back again. 1, 2, roll, up on the knees, punching to the groin, hammer fist to the solar plexus, inverted punching to the head, dropping down with elbow strikes, hands on the inside of the knees, push up, kick to the groin, and off you go. All right, so that's what you're going to practice now. 3 methods of working in the groundwork, of defending against somebody grabbing hold of your throat. So what you're going to do, straight arms. Remember, the first one is going to be bringing your knees up, okay, striking behind the elbows, projecting your bridge, or rolling off to the side. Second one is a close in one, where you're grabbing at the throat, thumb in the eye, and rotating. And the third one is when you're doing the same thing, but the head is so close you can't get into the eyes, striking to the back of the head, again rolling, making sure that you are working through your punching, okay? Palms on the inside of the knees, get up, and off you go. All right, so you're going to practice each one of those 3 times, have a little break, do it all again, okay? Off you go. And stop there. Okay, back to active content. I just want to talk a little bit more about your positioning on the floor, okay? And not always just thinking about the technique that you're doing, but how that might affect the scenario that you're in, or the self-defense situation that's happening. So when we're doing this technique, we're practicing for something very, very specific. You know, you're in that position, somebody's throwing your legs to one side. But it's how you get into that position in the first place, okay? And also what you might be doing afterwards. So you remember right back in the fundamentals, or as part of our warm-ups, we've practiced going to the floor here, being in this position here, kicking, okay, moving to here, okay, kicking, and then getting up, all right? So the idea is that, you know, in another scenario with a partner, what you can do is you can practice that, okay? And when they you know, they push you to the floor, you go down, here, you go to that position, they come in and they throw your legs to one side. So you get to here, then you've got to kick them back, okay? And you might go to this position again, they come in, then you kick, then you get to this position and you kick and you move. Okay, so it's kind of bringing this technique and making it relevant. It's always quite important. And sometimes you can get a little bit lost with just doing the technique. And it's just about thinking, okay, right, if we're in this position, well, you know, what does that mean? How do we get there? Why is this happening? Okay, so that's the scenario I want you to think about, is that you've been thrown to the floor, bang, okay, you come up into your normal position where you would just normally just kick away, but they come in maybe a little bit faster than you've expected. They grab your legs and throw them to the side to try and get behind and kick you or jump on you. And that's the situation. So you go in here, you're there, bang, they come in, throw your legs to the side, you're there, bang, you kick away again, you come back into here, you kick, you're up, you kick, and you move, and you're back onto your feet, all right? So, that brings a little bit of relevance into it. Second thing, when you're doing it, it's quite a violent motion. Okay, somebody's here, whoa, and they're not sort of tickling, you know, trying to come in here. They're here now, whoa, trying to throw their legs out of the way. And so when you're doing this active exercise now, I really want you to think here as you do it, that obviously this leg's down to help with the shrimp. As you do it, it's not just a sort of, oh, I'm just going to move my bum a bit and do that. I really want you to think about getting really on your side here, so you can kick here and kick back in a sort of a good defensive position. Okay, this is more stable. I'm on my side on the ground. Okay, so it's not great. Okay, but it's better than being like this with your back to the attacker. Okay, so we're in this position here, onto the side, bang, and you're kicking, and then getting back up to this position as quickly as possible. Okay, so those are the things that I want you to think about when you're doing the active content this time. Is first of all the relevance and thinking about, okay, this is how I'm in this position. Second of all, making sure that it's quite a, you know, it's a really strong motion. You're getting onto your side, you're getting your guard up with your hands being really, really clear. That you're onto your side, you're looking towards your attacker and kicking them away, and then quickly back into your defensive position. Okay? Okay, get ready. Right leg up. 3, 2, 1, go! And stop. Breathe that, 30 seconds. Okay, get ready. Right leg in the air. 3, 2, 1, go. And stop. Okay, get ready. Okay, right foot in the air. 3, 2, 1, go. And stop there. Okay, good. Have a breather. Grab a drink. Get your breath back. Self-defense scenario. Okay, so now we're going to talk about wrist grips. Okay, slightly difficult to do without a partner. Okay, but I'm sure we'll get there. Right, so what I'm talking about here is how to get out of a situation where either one person's grabbing your hand, two people are grabbing either hand, or two people are grabbing either hand, and you've got a third attacker coming towards you. Okay. Obviously, you know, you're going to need 3 mates if you're going to do this and practice it effectively. But for the moment, we're just going to visualize it. Okay. So, first things first. How to get out of a one-handed grip. Okay. Now, I'm going to come a little bit closer to the camera so you can see what's going on. Right. So, in this situation, somebody grabs a hand here like this. Now, as you can see, my hand here, when my hand goes over, there is a weak area. There is a point where my fingers are touching here, but just touching, okay? If I grab like this, okay, you can see that my fingers are touching on the back of here, but that is the weak point. But if I try and pull my hand away like this, it's still strong. So ideally I want to turn my hand so that the narrow part of my forearm is pointing towards that weak point where the end of the thumb is, and then I'm going to pull away to get out of the grip. Okay. Now this applies both ways. If I'm here and I'm grabbing like this, I turn this way and I pull out that way, okay? If I'm grabbing over the top like that, okay, it's exactly the same, but this time I'm pushing rather than pulling. Okay, so in the situation where you're here, okay, and somebody grabs the hand there, okay, I can turn my body like this, okay, turn my hand, weak part here, and pull away. All right? If they're grabbing from the other side, from underneath, or it's the opposite hand, would look exactly the same. Okay, the hand is here. This time, it's not a pull away this way, but I'm rotating my body this way, here, and I'm pulling upwards. Again, I'm turning the hand, I'm turning the wrist rather, like this, so that the edge of the forearm is towards the end of the thumb. So that's the weak point there, and I pull away. If they're grabbing from the other side, so rather than grabbing from the inside, they're grabbing from the outside. Very difficult to demonstrate, okay? They're going from the outside, I've got to go this way. Now, as you can imagine, if the grab is here, and I'm rotating like this, either way, I'm either pushing down or pulling up. Either way, okay, it's an easy sort of emotion because I'm pulling this way. If I'm like this and the hand's coming from this side, I've kind of got to go towards my body. So again, I'm going to either go up or I'm going to go down. So I'm turning my fingers, my forearm towards the weak point of the thumb here. Okay, I'm going to step back this way and pull up, or I'm going to turn this way and push down. Either way, in each one of these motions, I'm using my body weight. Okay. So if you look at the motion of my feet here, okay, so I'm grabbed, okay, from the inside here, stepping, bang, there. It is not like just using my arm, okay, because chances are they're going to be stronger than me. I need to use my body, so I'm going to tuck my elbow right into my body. Tuck my elbow right in, step back here, and it's a whole violent motion of my body, okay. Same if I'm going the other way. So they're grabbing from the outside, so I'm going to step back with the opposite leg. So I'm here, stepping back, rotating my wrist here, and tucking my elbow in, and that way. Okay? Sorry, slightly sweaty floor. Okay, so we're here, step back, and rotating. Okay? Now, that's one-handed grips. Two-handed grips. So somebody's grabbing with two hands. Normally it's over the top, grabbing somebody like that with both hands just never happens, right? So this is the grip like this. Two-handed grip, right, like that, on the wrist. Now you have two options for this. So there's my wrist that's being grabbed. The thumbs are on the top, okay? Make a fist, come over the top between the elbows, grab the wrist, step back, body weight and pull. And you're here and you're going against the thumbs. Okay, the thumbs are the weak point in this situation. Okay, so we're here, it's grab with two hands, you make a fist, through there, and pull. Okay. Second option you've got is here, and this time I'm going to push in and I'm going to rotate my elbow. Now this is particularly useful if you've got somebody else grabbing hold of your wrist here. If I've got somebody else grabbing hold of my wrist here, I can't do this, okay, and pull in. But what I can do is I can do this motion. Now this is quite a strong motion. Again, I'm going towards the thumbs, so the person's grabbing hold like this. And what's happening is that you're pushing towards the thumbs here, and then this is happening because you're pushing your elbow between their elbows, and you can't grab hold of it. It's quite a strong motion. So if this arm is being grabbed here, okay, you can push up, fold the elbow through, come down, and then you can move to strike the other person. So, one-handed and two-handed grips. We do have other options with one-handed grips where you can grab and do wrist locks and things like that. But for the moment, I just want to think about getting out of the grip, okay? And typically when you've got more than one attacker, two people there and one person going to attack you, you're not really thinking about wrist locks, you're just thinking about getting out of the grip, okay? So, things to remember. Going towards the weak point, which is the point where the fingers and thumbs meet, rotating your wrist so that the narrow part of your wrist is towards that weak point, then using your body weight, okay, locking your elbow in and using that to get out. Two-handed grips, either fist and pull or turn, drop the elbow through, okay, depending on what the situation is. Okay, so now comes the part where if you don't have three mates, you have to do some visualization. All right. So I'm going to imagine I've got two people either side of me here. This person's grabbing with two hands on the left here. Person on the right is grabbing with one. Okay. Now, bear in mind, I don't have to just break the grip. Okay. I can be here. I can kick to the groin straight away. That will probably release the grip anyway. Okay. So in this situation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick to the groin here, break the grip if it still exists, come over the top, bang, break the grip here, and then strike in and carry on striking. Something else to think about in this scenario. I have an attacker here. Okay, I have an attacker here. They've got my wrists. I kick, bam, I break the grip, I go here, I break the grip. Should I start doing this? The answer to that? Not really. I've got no idea what that person there is doing. Alright? So, ideally, I'm here, they've grabbed me. I kick, I break the grip, I come here, break the grip here, strike, move. Now I've got some sort of peripheral vision. I can start striking here, bam, taking the attack, and then I can maybe deal with this person if he still is moving into attack. The issue is you don't ever want to find yourself in a position where you've got your back to your opponent. All right? We deal with 2-on-1 and 3-on-1 attackers, you know, at a Move Laser through the course. But this is kind of an introduction to it and an idea and an understanding of how you should deal with a situation where you've got more than one attacker. Main point, don't have your back to either of them if you can possibly avoid it. At this point here, bang, bang, here, I'm going to have to, there, striking, but then I'm going to move, okay? Move around behind the person, start striking, just to keep my peripheral vision on that person there. Okay, so, back to the visualization. So, this time, okay, this one's going to grab with both hands, and this one's going to grab with one. But I've chosen to go this side first, okay? Maybe I think he's the more dangerous one, or whatever it happens to be. So I'm going to kick to the groin first, drop my elbow through to break the grip, okay? And from here now, strike to the face, okay? Turn the person around here, and now I can keep on striking, all right? So do that again, so he's grabbing here, so groin, drop the elbow through, straight up with a punch, okay? Maybe a knee strike, and move, 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 okay? Carry on striking, and move to that position, okay? So, now what we're going to do is we think about a third attacker, okay? Third attacker. So what happens here is either way you've got maybe a two-handed grip on this side and a two-handed grip on the other side, okay? They're pulling me apart like this. Got a third person coming in to kick me or punch me or whatever. So I'm going to be in this position here. So what I'm going to do as the third attacker comes in, kicking, stepping down, okay? Maybe a kick here, break this grip. Bang, come over here, move that person around, carry on striking. I've maintained my peripheral vision and looking at all of my attackers. Okay, so same thing again, being stretched out. Okay, here, bang, here, kicking, dropping through, striking, here, striking with the knee, moving, bam, bam, here, dealing with whatever else is going on. Okay, so this requires visualization. If you've got a partner, so much the better, because then you can get the idea of the motions and how you're moving here. Okay, but just visualizing it always helps. Just thinking about the position. You know, an overhand grip. Okay, an underhand grip. Okay, overhand grip to the other side. Underhand grip to the other side. Two-handed grip. Two-handed grip. Okay, one person on either side. Okay, third person in front. Okay, so working through the options and thinking about the wrist grabs. Okay, there's not an awful lot more I can say about this at this point. However, work it through, have a practice, and try and visualize what's going on. Okay, you can do a little bit with your own wrists just to kind of get the idea of what the positioning would be. But at some point, you're going to have to ask somebody to grab hold of you so that you can practice it for real. Okay? Off you go. And stop there. Find yourself a space, 20 press-ups. Off you go. Okay, and 100 crunches. Okay, we finish that. 20 press-ups. Okay, left hand side, 50 side crunches. And when you've done that, 20 press-ups. And on the right hand side, 50 side crunches. And when you finish that, left leg out in front, right leg tucked in. And the other side. Okay, left leg forward, right leg tucked behind, body in the space in the middle. Okay, other side. Okay, both feet in front. Hold your toes. Head up, back straight. Deep breath in. And push out. As far as you can. Okay, deep breath in. And push. Deep breath in. And push. Hold there. Relax. Okay, heels in. Try and get your knees down towards the floor. Okay, onto your knees. Knees as wide as you can, toes out. Okay, and push back. Try and get your feet out as wide as you can. Push backwards. Okay, bring your feet in. Okay, sit down, rolling backwards, over your shoulder, and up into guard. Okay, chin to your chest, roll your head around, right ear to the right shoulder, left ear to the left shoulder, chin on your chest. Back the other way. Okay, hands on your hips, big rotations, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Stretching the arms up. Feet together, bend the knees forwards and backwards, head up, back straight. Rotating clockwise and anti-clockwise. Right toes on the floor and left toes on the floor. Left hand over right, rotate your wrists. Have a little bit of a jiggle back, make sure you're nice and loose. Okay, feet together, hands by your sides. Cheers guys, thank you very much. Good work. See you next week.